Good day, my people. Good day to all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends where you are watching from. Welcome to our show, the episode 13. In our midst today is still our lovely brother, Barrister EMEKA EMEKESIRI. Please, Barrister, welcome to our shows today.
Thank you, our anchorman, our able moderator, Zebedi. Thank you for the good work you are doing. I also thank all the Biafrans all over the world who are listening in now. I thank you for joining in, and I also plead with you to be attentive, to be patient, and listen attentively, and hopefully we shall be enriched today with adequate knowledge of what we are doing, and where we are going. Thank you very much, and welcome to the show.
Thank you, Barrister. Thank you also to our viewers today. We will still continue on our 60 minutes with EMEKA EMEKESIRI on the Biafran Nigerian issue. Upon that, a lot of things are getting out of hand back home, and we are getting all information first-handed. Like yesterday, we tried to reach some offices in the United States and other part of the world. Since today, I have not rested. I have been trying to make sure that I contact those delegates around the world before we proceed with the legal method to make sure that things are working accordingly. Barrister, on the issues at hand back home, what have you gathered at the moment? Are people still sending evidence to your emails?
Yes, the people are really sending evidence, and we are happy. They are sending evidence of what is happening, and we thank them. All the people that are sending evidence, we thank you for all the evidence you are bringing in. But what we need more now, we have seen the pictures, we have seen the atrocities, but we need to put names to those pictures. There shouldn't be nameless bodies. Yes, you can show such picture. These are the atrocities, but we need to be specific. We need to be detailed. So, I know that the gathering of information, gathering of evidence is still continuing. I've given instructions to some of the leaders to be able to do a perfect work about production of evidence. So I believe that they're at work now. They will do it. They're on the job, and they will eventually produce the evidence that will be admissible in court. Not just admissible, that will have weight, that will be able to ground any argument you put up in court. So continue, those of you that are bringing evidence, continue, but please do more detailed work about getting the names of the people that were killed. Those bodies must have names. They shouldn't be nameless, so that the enemy, the opponents, will not wriggle out. So that is it. We need more of that, but properly documented with their names and possibly their
areas.
Yeah, their areas, their villages or towns or families. They must be owned by people. That is, human beings. They must have families. They must have relations. So we need to be properly articulate in our gathering of evidence. So that is it. So do more. You've done well, but please try to do it in a better way, so that we will have convincing evidence before the court. Thank you.
Thank you, my people. I know that it's not easy to be able to organize those evidence that are coming in. You know, we are not lawyers. We are not in the field of these learned men. But we thought that sending in the evidence that we are gathering is the only way out. But there are other things that are required, as Barrister just mentioned. You need to detail the whole evidence you are sending. Maybe if you are sending in any picture or a video, under it, as you are forwarding it, this thing happened in Isialangwa.
then
this one happened in Umuahia.
Yeah, if possible, also mention the names of the people that died.
Yes, if the people may be able to identify them. This is Okechukwu Ozo,
Exactly.
Anthony Onyemene,
Exactly.
from Onyemene's family in Okwa North, or so
exactly. Got it. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that at the end there, when we are tendering those things in court, the court will be able to figure out, even though they are sending their specialists to go and investigate. When they say that it's Okechukwu from Okwa North, when they go to Okwa North and ask for Onyemene family, they are direct them, Onyemene, on so day, did you lose anybody? They say, yes, our son, where is the burial ground? They show them and they document everything and make sure that Nigeria will not sneak out of this. We are trying to make sure that, because Barrister says yesterday, you may have a very wonderful case, but due to silly mistake
you lose everything.
Yes. You lose everything. We will not allow. That's why I'm calling other professionals that can help in making sure that when we hook Nigeria, that they will not be able to escape.
Nigeria no regular out.
Yes. Because I know that we Biafrans have experts, great men. Instead of you to come tomorrow to start blaming us because you come out now, tell us, yes, you need this, but we also need the other one. We also need this one to make the case look more solid and authentic. God bless you on those things. I would like to use this opportunity to thank some people who are supporting our judiciary, how will I put it, Barrister, our legal method.
Your work.
Yes, our legal method to battle Nigeria in this human rights court. There are those who are not Nigerians that are who are not the Biafrans or the Igbos, who are also supporting what we are doing. A lot of Igbos may say, what? There are people who are not Igbos, who are not from Eastern region, but they are Nigerians, but they support for your own safety, for your own, they care about you. I will say thank you, lovers of Biafra. Thank you, lovers of Eastern region and Igbos. I say God bless you, but I would like to add something. The person doesn't want us to mention their names. I will only say that if you are listening in, you will know that I am the one, you are the one I'm referring to. You called me yesterday and you gave me everything through phone. Please, if you will be able to go back, look the name I just put in writing today, because MoneyGram and Western Union made me to understand my name got to be completed. Zebedi Ejike Korea. The one that was sent through Western Union released it. Our brother Nwaogo, Western Union have released their own, said that the amount is okay. But the other lover of Igbo and Biafra that sent her own yesterday through MoneyGram, you will know that I'm talking to you. Please, if you will be able to go back, change that name, put it Zebedi Ejike Korea, so that I will be able to pull it out. May God bless you as you do so and pay you back abundantly, because
Amen.
You value the life of your fellow neighbors. God bless you.
Bless you.
So,
yeah, it's an encouragement. What you said is an encouragement. It's a wonderful testimony that somebody who is not even a Biafran, but is from another zone, another geopolitical zone.
Yes.
Is sympathetic, is compassionate towards us, and he wants to bear the burden with us to help, no matter how little. Any little is okay. Any little, no matter what it is, just help from anywhere. The Biafrans are suffering, and the only way out is for us to fight and fight for justice and get justice. If you keep quiet, nobody will fight for you. And the only fight we can use now is our intellectual fight. That is it, brain fight. We don't have gun, we don't have bullets, we don't have arms, we don't have ammunition, but we have the power of the brain. We have brain power, so we can use brain power and fight. That's why we're talking about legal methodology, judicial methodology, diplomacy. We have brain. We can use our brain and we can succeed. So thank you, those who have helped. I pray God to replenish and reward you abundantly. Thank you very much.
Thank you. May God bless you. And I have another thing that I would like to add on this issue. Most of you who are living in some areas, if you know that there are brothers and sisters, what? I will come to that, Ahmed Tuna. If you'll be able to gather people around you, I mean the Nigerians, even though Africans, that will be able to listen, inform them on what is going on, because united we stand, divided we fall. If we come together in terms of contributing, if you'll be able to gather people on your own area and tell them what's going on, that we need support, I believe that way can also help a little. Barrister, there is a question that just came in now. Somebody says, Nigerian military just declared IPOB terrorists today. Is there any possibility declaring people who are not into armed struggle with a nation to be terrorists?
I saw that news today, and I wondered why they did that. But when I read through, when I read that, they were trying to let me read it. I got that news. They said they were trying to, just hold on, let me find. The defense headquarters has branded Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB as a militant terrorist organization and urged parents to dissuade their wards from joining the group. They said in a statement in Abuja on Friday, Major General John Enenche, the Director of Defense Information, therefore restated the commitment of the armed forces to confront all security challenges facing the country. Enenche also assured of the protection of lives and property in all parts of the country by the military. Now look at his allegation. He said that the IPOB posed security challenge and had been metamorphosing from one stage to another. That IPOB is metamorphosing from one stage to another. Then, quote, he said, after due professional analysis and recent development, it has become expedient to notify the general public that the claim by IPOB actors that the organization is non-violent is not true. Hence, they need to bring to public awareness the true and current state of IPOB. In this regard, some of their actions, see the allegation, in this regard, some of their actions clandestinely and actively that have been terrorizing the public are as follows, include the following. One, the formation of a Biafran secret service, claimed formation of Biafran National Guard, unauthorized blocking of public access routes, and extortion of money from innocent civilians at illegal roadblocks. Militant possession and use of weapons, rackets, stones, Molotov cocktails, and machetes, and broken bottles, among others, on a military patrol on 10th of September 2017. Physical confrontation of troops by Nnamdi Kanu and other IPOB actors at a checkpoint on 11th September 2017, and also attempt to snatch their rifles. 3. Attack by IPOB members on a military checkpoint on 12th September 2017 at Isialangwa, where one IPOB actor attempted to snatch a female soldier's rifle from the foregoing, armed forces of Nigeria to the general public that IPOB, from all intent, plan, and purpose, as analyzed, is a militant terrorist organization. So that's what they wrote. So when I read this and I started analyzing it, they talked about formation of Biafran Secret Service, one, and then formation of Biafran National Guard, then unauthorized blocking of public access roads, and 4, extortion of money from innocent civilians at illegal road blocks. Then they went ahead to talk about physical confrontation, that physical confrontation by troops, by Nnamdi Kanu and other IPOB actors at a checkpoint. I read this. One Sam Smart talked about that physical confrontation. He talked about it around this year long or something. But that shouldn't make the military, the Nigerian government, to declare it a terrorist organization. No, I don't agree with the Nigerian authorities that IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu's IPOB is a terrorist organization. No, we agree that we have different methodologies. We all the same IPOB when we started, but you know, like human beings have their different beliefs and methodologies. We all together under the Supreme Council of Elders of Indigenous People of Biafra, the same old original IPOB with our government, customary government, IPOB government, we all together. But the going about and doing protests, I don't see that protest is terrorism. So he decided to be doing protests, street protests. I don't classify it as terrorism. But now that they are making allegation about physical confrontation or trying to seize a rifle or using Molotov cocktails and machetes and so on, and then formation of Biafran Secret Service. Let me say something about that Biafran Secret Service. Somebody said, what about Sharia police? The Sharia in the north, they have police.
Yes.
Hisba police. Then why shouldn't the Biafrans also have their own? You see, many people who are not lawyers make mistakes in certain things. You may have a good case, you may have a good point, but you handle it wrongly. Now, the Sharia police established in the north is backed up by the bill passed into law by the 12 northern houses of assembly. They passed the bill into law, creating the Hisba police under Sharia law. So the Sharia police you are talking about is legal. It's legal. That is a law passed by the state. That state law that created Sharia police, called the Hisba police. That is state law that created it. But this one, which Nnamdi Kanu formed, called Biafra Secret Service, there is no state law, no government of, there's Abia state government or Imo state government did not pass a bill creating this organ. But there is a way you can form a security organization. For instance, if you want to form a security organization, you can register your security organization at Corporate Affairs Commission as a private security organization, like in the MEGAD, people who are security men in different companies or different organizations. You can register at Corporate Affairs Commission to have private security personnel. You can do that. Now, but when you want to create an army to now be security of a territory, you need to be backed up by law. It's either you go under customary law and have Ndinche under customary law, or you go under statutory law and get a bill passed by the House of Assembly. But for us, in Biafra, customary government, we are using Ndinche customary law, that is Ndinche, which has been in existence from time immemorial. But now we are seeking to pass the customary government bill into law. That's what the next stage we are going into now. We shall definitely pass our customary government bill into law. We shall pass the law. So when this thing, I know Nnamdi Kanu has good intention of forming a kind of security personnel, but you need to be backed up by law. Either you go to Corporate Affairs Commission and register a security organization, a private security organization, or you go to the House of Assembly and pass a bill if you want a territorial security organization. So you may have a good idea, but you don't know how to go about it, and you need advice. Now, this Nigerian army are trying to target terrorist organization. See, that's the problem, but they are wrong to target terrorist organization. That's my opinion. My opinion is that Nigerian army or the Nigerian government is wrong to say it is terrorist organization unless they have very strong evidence to prove terrorism. Terrorism is a very serious offense. So I don't think at the moment, I think these things can still be brought to order. I think it's not beyond repair. What I mean is that it is still something that can be managed. We shouldn't allow this thing to be blown out of proportion. So when I read this thing, I wasn't happy, but what can we do? They have already published it, they have already declared it that way, but we can still find a way to soften it. Zeal is good, but zeal with knowledge is better. Zeal without knowledge is dangerous. That's the issue. All right.
Barrister, thank you for your analysis. But thank God that the Nigerian military have already issued such a statement. We the independent bodies that are looking into the issue, thank God we didn't see that the military says they use the word attack, right? They use the word trying to snatch a weapon
rifles and things like that. Yeah,
nobody was hurt. None of the military is hospitalized. Using the word attack is an allegation. That means they are lying. And military also breached the piece of the civilian rule, in the sense that the police are there and we are into civilian rule, and all of a sudden there's no war, nobody's fighting each other. As they said that some people snatched people's belongings is also an allegation, because nobody have complained to the police that they are looking for their properties. All these things, they are lying, they are complicating the issue and even contradicting themselves on such thing. Even when you go to argument in Nigeria Supreme Court, they will still walk away in shame, and they will try to do what they normally do. But I have another question, Barrister. On the issue of this thing rolling in Nigeria, do the military has the right to impose curfew in a state where there is state governor who know nothing about what is going on? Have they overthrown the governor?
No, I thought it was the governor of Abia State that imposed curfew in Aba also. It is not the military; it is the governor that did that.
And the illegal kidnapping of some people, like now somebody is writing that Nnamdi Kalu's lawyer is missing. Is it not?
Yeah, so many things. See, a lot of news flying around. You don't know which one is correct, don't know which one is lie, don't know which one is true. That's a problem with this kind of thing. You don't know which one now is true. Now, if Nnamdi Kalu's lawyer is kidnapped, the nearest lawyer around him, is he the only lawyer practicing in that chambers? They
No,
should call
they have
Nigerian
group of
Bar
lawyers.
Association. They should call MBA or immediately. Because I understand that Nnamdi Kanu has many lawyers or teams of lawyers or so many. So they should be able to take action if they kidnap a lawyer. A lawyer is not somebody that can easily be hidden. You can't hide him. Call the NBA now, report to the judiciary now, move ahead. That is, you can't tell me that a lawyer has just been kidnapped and nobody has complained or nobody has made a noise about it. The NBA is there. Let the next lawyer, nearest lawyer now, take up the case immediately. You see, a slap on one lawyer is a slap on all lawyers in the world. You don't go and why will you go and kidnap Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer for what? But well, like I said, news flying around, rumors flying around, propaganda flying around. You don't know which one is true again. That's the problem in a situation like this.
Yes, a brother just write something. He said, Mr. Zebedi, so Mr. Zebedi, I have people I talk to regarding the donation, but would like to know about the issue of accountability. Please address this.
Well, Zebedi is a kind of medium. Yes, we agree that we are taking action, and the law firm must be paid. The lawyers will be paid, and for the human rights action, in the International Human Rights Court, the estimate we made was £107,000. That's the estimate, £107,000. But we need at least 5,000 to commence, £5,000 to commence, and it will be paid to the law firm of JC Go solicitors, and you have the receipt. Any money that is paid to the chambers, you will get the receipt of the money you pay for the legal services. So that is for legal services, and every money paid to the chambers, you will get the receipt for it. So if you're talking about accountability, it is for legal fees for the case, and it will be paid to the law firm, the chambers of JC Go solicitors.
Listen, my brother, the question you just asked, what barrister is saying, let me just chip in something in it. Barrister said to me that he will not money that you are gathering. They call on the line, please wait, we are trying to iron things out. He will not be, the chambers will not be.
I'm not the one collecting the money.
Yes, he will not be the lawyer and be the one collecting. So we shared everything. Let the money goes to Zebedi and let Barrister Chamber.
Then he pay to the law firm.
The law firm will now write us the bill, and Zebedi will issue transfer the money to the law firm, and law firm will give us the receipt. I will be the middleman between you and the law firm. That is it, you know. So there is nothing. We want everything to be transparent, you know. Nothing behind whatever. So don't panic on that issue. So, and another thing, Barrister, I want to call the number of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer to confirm any fake news flying around.
Yes, that they kidnapped his lawyer. How can?
The number is not going. 1 minute.
Which lawyer now? I understand he has many lawyers. Which one are you calling?
The one I called yesterday. Chineke n'afọ ekwesị ike o.
online.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
My brother, good evening.
Yes.
Kekuman.
So what, bro? We're doing fine.
Okay. We are just receiving a message that Nnamdi Kanu lawyer is missing. Is that true, or that is just another fake news flying around?
They visited his office today.
They visited his office.
Am I online?
Yes, you are live. The world is hearing you. Sorry for that. I could have made you to understand that. I'm live now. So the military visited the office or the place?
The combined forces of Nigerian Army and the Directorate of State Service, DSS,
yes,
went to his office. They seized his office. They seized his house. So the last time I tried calling him, I couldn't get his number. So we don't know what exactly they have done to him.
Which barrister are you pinpointing now? Which barrister? What's the name? Please be specific, please.
Is the lead counsel now, but if I your phone now. Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Barrister
So,
is nowhere to be found now.
Because the plan of the Nigerian government is very obvious. Their attempt to kill Nnamdi Kanu last night failed. They were unable to kill him. He failed. So now they are going after his lawyer to assassinate him. Because last night many of the soldiers went to Nnamdi Kanu's house. They were bombarding everybody. They were bombarding the entire house. They kidnapped his father. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu was not kidnapped. Members of the IPOB who were unarmed were able to prevent them from kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu. So this morning, they now channeled their aggression. They now channeled their aggression to the innocent lawyer, the leader of our team, of our defense team. The thing is that they know they have lost their case in court. We beat them to their knees in court. They don't have any case against Nnamdi Kanu in court. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gone out of court to try to assassinate a man whose case is pending before a court of competent jurisdiction. They are going after IPOB. Recall that I told you on the first day of March.
Yes.
We went to court after making an application for a review of the proof of evidence in support of the charge against our clients. I did make mention that the court, out of the 11 charges against our clients, struck out 6. One of the 6 charges that were struck out was the allegation that IPOB is an unlawful organization. The court gave judgment in our favor and declared IPOB a lawful organization. Another charge that was struck out that day by the court was the charge of terrorism against Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. The court also ruled in our favor and declared that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. I'm talking about a court of competent jurisdiction, Federal High Court in Abuja here, under the presiding judge by name, Honorable Josibita Nyako. Talking about what happened on the 1st of March. It's on record. This is an organization that was declared a peaceful organization.
Please,
this is a man.
Please, Barrister, is there any way that you can be able to forward us all these claims, that the copy of it? Is there any possibility to send it to us so that will be
the copy of what?
Of that they have dropped, that they declared this organization not being terrorist or not be threat to Nigerian and all these things that you are talking now? Is it in written or just quoting?
The judgment of the court can be applied for and gotten. It's something that you just go to court, you apply, you pay necessary fees. They will give you the certified copy of the copy of that judgment. Then you can be available. But what I have is my personal summary of what happened in court that very day.
Okay, can I send you money for you to apply for that thing, and you send it to us?
If you send money, I can apply for everything that happened. In fact, I can apply for what we call record of proceeding. I can apply for the record of proceeding of that very day. and other 3 days we appeared in court this year, I can apply for them. The court will, because it's my right. I have the right to apply for. It's a public record. I can apply for it. They will give me a CTC. I will scan it and send to you, all of them. Okay. If you send the money, it will be made available.
I will send you the money, and I will send you the money to send everything, original copy, through DHL.
It's all right.
Okay.
As I was saying,
yeah.
This is an assembly of persons that the court of Nigeria declared non-violent. They declared them lawful. If the federal government has anything against Nnamdi Kanu, they should come to court. We are all ready for them in court. We have competent lawyers. We have intelligent lawyers in our team. We defeated them in court several times. Now the matter is still pending in court. We applied for bail of our client. The court granted him bail. If they have any reason whatsoever to apply for the revoke of the bail, the court is that they should go and apply for it. We will respond to their application accordingly. But this one, they went out of the court, sent legions of army to go and assassinate a man whose case is pending before the courts. This is a clear act of provocation. We understand the game behind this whole movement. They're only trying to provoke IPOB to lift arm so that the world will see them as a terrorist organization. IPOB is resolute. They don't want to lift any arm. Look at last night. We watched the video of the bombardment yesterday at Nnamdi Kanu's house. Now they have kidnapped the father, the innocent man who did nothing wrong than to support his father, his son's justifiable cause. We don't know the whereabouts of his mother. These are innocent people. I'm telling you now, last night, these people kidnapped over 100 persons. Apart from the one that were killed last night, they kidnapped over 100 persons, and what they are doing is that they dug a hole. I'm talking about Nigerian army. They dug a hole. What they do is that they shoot them. They shoot these guys, push them into the hole. They were shooting them one by one, pushing them into the hole. These are innocent people that did nothing.
Please,
look at Boko Haram.
This thing you just said now is a very powerful allegation. Is there any proof, or can we be able to dictate where they are dogging these guys?
The thing is that, yeah, anything I'm telling you now, I'm giving you a first-hand information. I'm not telling you lies. We have videos. We have videos for all these things. I'm not talking about cooked up things.
Can we get these videos? If I give you the money for the DHL, can you include those videos in those packets to send it?
I will forward all those videos to your private listing. If you can send me your email, I can forward into your email or any means. I will get all of them and forward to you.
Okay.
So this is what we are facing in this country. And see what I want to do here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to advise. I'm so sure that we have thousands of Igbos and thousands of people all over the world hearing me now. I want to use this medium to suggest what we must do. Because that yesterday, you remember that I made mention of the fact that the legal process of registering a complaint before the international community,
yes,
is long and rigorous.
Yes.
But while we believe in lawful mechanism of resolving issues, we have to put other mechanisms in place so that while we wait for the successful ending of that application before the International Court of Justice, we should put some other measures on ground so that we'll be able to preserve these people prevent them from killing our people. What are the things I'm trying to suggest? Every Igbo man living abroad, they should rally around all the Nigerian embassies. That is one of the ways they can attract international attention. All of them should organize themselves. Every good thinking, every right thinking Igbo man, whether you are IPOB or not, if you're a good man, all of them should organize themselves and rally at every embassy of Nigeria. That is one. Two, the Nigerians abroad, the Nigerians in the UK, all of them, the Nigerians in the UK, the Igbos in the UK, all of them should go and rally before Abuja House in London. They should go there and station there. I believe that UK government is a civilized government. The other time they allowed them to go and rally before that. That was why this man flew back to Nigeria. They should go there in their thousands and rally there. That is two. Thirdly, I advise, because by 17th of this month, being Tuesday, by 19th of this month, I think, 19th of this month being Tuesday, this cow that called himself president of Nigeria will be addressing the UN. Nigerians in the USA should go to UN headquarters in New York that very day and rally there in their thousands. I'm trying to advise us on what to do so that we can prevent this terrorists of Nigerian army from exterminating our people. As I'm talking to you now, they are killing people every second. More than 700 people are already gone. Some are killed, some are missing. The other day, they stabbed the woman, an elderly woman, they stabbed him on his neck. I'm talking about Nigerian soldiers. The day before yesterday. And things are happening, they are getting worse every day. This thing I said now about them going to Nigerian embassies in all those countries is very important. They should go there and do it, especially United Nations headquarters on Tuesday, because this useless man that is the president will be going there to address them. These are the things we should do to remedy the situation.
Thank you very much, my brother. I would not like to mention your name, but thank you for picking our call. And please be ready, because I may call you back later. Thank you for now.
It's all right.
Go.
It's all right. You're welcome.
God bless you. So, Barrister, you have
I didn't hear some of the things he said. Some of the things he said, I didn't hear him properly. But I think, in summary, I think he was talking about we have to put some things in place to protect ourselves, or to make sure that we check.
He mean as we rally around for this fundraising to go to do process that other people should also go to Abuja House in UK to occupy that area to draw awareness, and to go to those in US that on this General Assembly that is coming soon in United States, that our brothers in the United States should also go there, print the pictures of those being killed, write his name, and draw the awareness of the world that that's started again.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. It's very good. There's one they will do on Tuesday and the United Nations headquarters.
Yeah, somebody, Chris Nwogo, said that I should inform you, those living in the United States, please draw out time. You have just had this, our brother from Nigeria. What is happening there, the thing that happened during the 60s are coming back to repeat itself again, because the history has been deleted. The young youths could not be able to read what happened before to avoid it not to happen again, because the white man made me to understand rewriting history or deleting history will push that thing to repeat itself again. So rally around the United Nations, join your brothers and sisters. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed of your people. Be proud of yourself and your identity. God bless you on that. Barrister, please, can we ride on?
Yes. If there's any other question, look at
as he was saying now that Nigerian court granted Nnamdi Kanu bail. Nigerian court threw away the case that IPOB is a terrorist organization. Nigerian court remove everything illegal organization and prove them they are legal organization. If you said, Barrister, that Nigeria has law because you do practice there, how come that the military are stepping on the legal Supreme Court? Okay. Hello, they call on the line. Can you hear me? You have dropped. Please continue, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Nigeria court decided when the prosecution brought up the allegation of IPOB being unlawful organization and so on. I remember that Justice Bintanyako ruled that no, it's not an illegal organization, it's not unlawful organization. So no, we are not unlawful organization. IPOB is not unlawful at all. We are not unlawful.
A call is coming in, Barrister. Let's pick it, please.
Yeah, we are not unlawful, even if we have facts.
Please reduce the volume of your set. Please reduce the volume of your set.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Have you reduced the volume of your set?
I think so. Are you still hearing it?
It's still coming up.
Okay. So, well, I'm calling from France anyway.
Please reduce the volume of your set, please.
I did already.
Okay. What's your name and where are you calling from, my brother?
Well, I'm calling from France anyway. My name is Chime. I can call me Chimezia. So, I'm listening to your program and the request of donations you've made so far. But I'm interested. I would like to know more about the procedures, the court procedures, which the lawyer that resides in England have commenced with his organization there in Britain. And I don't know if he is listening, because I learned from his speech some times ago that he was once a pastor, minister of the Word of God, though he dropped that and pursued law.
He did not use the word dropped.
Okay, maybe my English is not correct. Can you just put it properly? Because he made me to understand that he was a pastor.
Please reduce it. You may replay the video later. They're available.
I know from him now that he was once a minister of the gospel. He pastored, a church for over 20 years before he decided to go into law practicing. So, and I know he will still have his church mind, though sometimes it does not work that way. Is he still listening to my comments?
Barrister is hearing everything, but I'm not going to ignore him now. I have to mute you.
I have already.
Microphone will pick everything more than.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm out from that place anyway. So I'd like good now.
So Barrister,
Barrister, now.
Live and direct, and the word is listening.
Well, I don't know if the word is listening or so. Then I want to reduce my distance because I've become a pastor, so I wouldn't like my comment to be bad anyway, so that they will not use it against me on the altar.
All right, my brother, I have heard what you said.
So, as with Obiomare, I hope that everything is going fine now.
Yes, because, my brother, I heard what you said. The first church I planted was in 1982.
Wow.
Yes, I became a pastor. The first church I planted and pastor was 1982. So,
okay.
Yeah, so I'm still a minister of God. I am the general overseer of Christ the Rock community. It's a Pentecostal ministry. I'm still the general overseer. Now, you see, in those days, I didn't know I would become a lawyer.
Okay.
Because from what we were taught, in my first degree, I'm an estate surveyor, I'm a management consultant, I'm a lawyer.
I've heard that. Yeah, I heard when we were saying those things.
So I just, it's like 4 professions. But I never knew I would become a lawyer because I hated law. We were told that lawyers are devils and
liars.
They are
liars.
And that when they die, they will be buried upside down, or that they don't hear that one too. Yes, that they will be buried upside down, that they will not be put up for, because that they are the greatest sinners on earth. So all those things they talked about lawyers brought some kind of prejudice against lawyers in my mind. So I didn't want to become a lawyer. But After many years, after over 20 years of being a pastor and over 15 years of being a chartered surveyor, management consultant, the Lord said I should go back to the university and study law. I refused. It was a calling. I refused until he forced me literally and told me that why he wanted me to go and read law, study law, is to, he used the scripture to do the case, that is to deliver the oppressed from the hands of the oppressors. If you look at Psalm 82, we're saying Psalm 82 verse 2 to 3, that is plead the cause of the helpless, the hopeless, and the destitute, and then say that deliver the oppressed from the hands of the oppressors. So when he said that thing, I now understood. He was using the scripture to confirm what he wanted me to do. So I now said, okay, in those days, when he said deliver the oppressed from the hands of the oppressors, I didn't quite understand fully. But because I was into deliverance ministry, I was wondering whether what it really meant to deliver the oppressed from the hands of the oppressors. But when I went into the law, and as I was doing it, and I saw, you can actually use the instrumentality of the law to deliver the oppressed.
Of course. It depends on your belief.
You can actually use the instrumentality of the law to deliver the oppressed.
Yes.
Now, do you know the first time I used that to deliver the oppressed was even when I was still a student? It happened that a member of our church at Umungasi, Abba, went and borrowed 5,000 naira from somebody, and that person gave her interest to be paying, I think, 5,000 naira to be paying 1,000 every month or something. And the thing continued until the thing became almost 30 or 40,000.
Wow.
Private bank.
So we were in the church. One day they came and arrested the sister and took her to police and locked her up. So then I was a student. So a pastor, a surveyor, management consultant, but a student lawyer. So when they took her and locked her up, I was told, and then went to the police. The area commander in that police station was my even junior in the school in those days. So I went there and said, AC, why did you send your men to arrest my sister on a civil matter? He said, what are you talking about? I said, on a civil matter. My sister had an agreement with somebody who lent her money, borrowing money, and you sent your police officer to arrest her. What crime did she commit? And what duty do the police have in civil matter? So I went there. They called the police officer. Okay, he said, sir, come here. The man came out. He said, who did you arrest? He said, so woman. On what charge? He said, OBT, sir.
Of telling my tricks.
Bring the file. They brought the file. They read the thing. It was a simple loan, borrow money, and I'll pay back. I have not been able to pay back. What is the crime about it? So AC was angry. So okay, Emeka, please, I am sorry. So bring her. Go and bring her that woman. They brought the woman out and they released the woman. I now said, then AC, you know what police will just say? Okay, go and settle with them and let's settle. So when they now came to settle, I now turned the case around. I said, okay, police officer and the man who reported, I'm going to arrest the two of you. I said, the man, so you are not a licensed money lender, and you are not a bank, and you are lending money on interest. And And therefore, you will go to prison for 5 years and you will pay back 500,000 to the Central Bank of Nigeria. I quoted decree number 25 of 1982. That is where it is. And because you have given loan on interest without being a banker and without being a licensed money lender, you go to prison. So the man said, okay, sorry, okay, he doesn't want even the interest. He doesn't want even interest again. I said, no, even the original money, you're not getting it again. You go to prison. So they started begging and begging and begging. Eventually, it ended that way. He was not trying to save his neck because I said he must go to prison. Now, you know what happened? Eventually, I delivered that woman. I now told the woman,
that was so great.
I know, yes, I used the law to deliver. I used the law to deliver that woman. I now told the woman, even though I have set you free by using the law, try to find money and pay back the loan, but don't pay the interest. They don't pay the interest. Just find money, try get money and pay it. So I now found out, okay, so the law, you can actually use law to deliver the oppressed. Okay. That my calling into the Biafran movement had not yet started then. It was in 2007. In fact, from 2004, when I was the spokesman of Igbo lawyers in Port Harcourt. My chambers was in Port Harcourt. Owazrike was arrested and put in prison. Asari Dokubo was arrested. Ghania Adams, the OPC men, were arrested. And eventually, all of them were released, but Owazrike was kept in detention. I was not happy. I was so angry. And all the Igbo leaders kept mute. Nobody talked.
Like today.
So I became so angry. I went to the Igbo Lawyers Assembly and I moved a motion that Igbo lawyers should now enter the battle and battle with federal government. I moved the motion and they accepted it, debated on it, approved it. And for Igbos, when it was now time for action, nobody brought out money. I brought out the money. I flew from Port Harcourt to Abuja to get Owazrike released. When I got to Abuja, I was told that he was at Kefi prison. I went to Kefi to get him released. It was
my brother, you have on your set again. Please. Yes.
It was at Kefi prison.
No, I don't think it's me. I'm very fine.
It was at Kefi prison that I met with Owazrike and 11 people who were with him in detention. And I now started advocating for his release. I was sent to meet with Chief Chimeze Ikazo, the senior advocate of San, the Oboli of Obosi. The Oboli of Obosi is late now.
Yeah.
He's late now. So I was sent to go with him. So we now appeared before Justice Bintanyako. We appeared before her to advocate for the release of Owazrike in 2007.
Barrister, wait 1 minute. Barrister, no gadget is on that is playing the video on your side, right?
Nothing playing here.
So, my brother, please, for the last
my
time.
Side, let me go down
because
to
your
my
microphone is speaking everything, is spoiling everything that we are doing here. I'm getting everything back.
Okay, I'll close it.
Okay, please. Okay, so it was in 2007 that I got the vision of using the instrumentality of the law to advocate for the freedom of the Biafrans. It was 2007.
Okay, God bless you.
So that day, I now sat down with Chief Ikazo, and we now planned of how we are going to use the law to gain independence for Biafrans. Chief Ikazo wrote a letter that I should take to the East. Then Dr. Ike Dife was the President General of Ohanes and Igbo that time in 2007. He wrote a letter that I should take to the East. Unfortunately, Owazrike disappointed us and said he didn't want Igbo lawyers to be involved in the struggle anymore.
No problem.
And that was why Igbo lawyers left.
No problem.
But the plan I made with Chief Ikazo, that vision continued with me. Chief Ikazo died when I was now about to launch out this thing. Chief Ikazo died. Justice Oputa, because we had planned that Justice Oputa will be the chairman of the organization we wanted to create. You know, Ikazo had a problem with his leg. You know, he was in a wheelchair. However, this man passed away. The people I shared this vision with, they passed away. But I continued with this vision until when I now relocated to London, I launched out this vision again to use the legal method for self-determination of the Biafrans. Okay. So that is how I'm still the pastor. I'm still the pastor of the of Christ the Rock community. I am a missionary pastor. When God called me, He said I should follow the footsteps of Paul the Apostle, who labored with his own hands to feed himself as well as preach the gospel.
Okay. But you are not a full-time pastor now there in England anyway.
No. When you're talking about full-time, who can be more full-time than Paul, who labored with his hands to feed himself as well as preach the gospel? You see the problem of, I don't want to go into religion now, but people have turned the Christianity into business empire. And
no, it's not that way. It's not that way. Who can be more
full-time than Paul? Paul labored with his hands to feed himself as well as preach the gospel. And that's what I do.
Yeah, but
Excuse me.
Go ahead, my brother.
Brother Barrister, or Brother Emma, I think Brother Emma or Brother EMEKA. Brother EMEKA?
Yes.
Yes, Brother EMEKA.
Because I prefer more affable. And I'm a Zaha Beke.
Brother EMEKA now, Brother EMEKA.
Mazi EMEKA, and I'm a Zaha Beke, I am Muchi Meji. And the Mumni Lemon Konikem Guraha Beke. Because the one in the street in England or America, and one I so I'm Monibo. So in the jewelry about Makana about any other thing, because all can money how you still communicate with God, relate with God, because I know go me Hebrew sometimes, the way you work. Which I am not against the way you talk, but Zebedi and Zebedi Nekukweni, the word Yekuku, even the time he picked the subject of Soludo, I like the way he talk. And one word I picked from his word, I was discussing with somebody that Zebedi said that in Guinea. Now you have a platform for reconciliation.
Yes, unity.
A platform for peace, a place for unity, where I need legal, that is how can we be able to rearrange and bring back that unity that lost among us. Asumun Mbukwandibo or Biafra in bracket. Because now I am interested in your relationship, because I am looking at you now, or I see you now as the founding or one of the founding, fathers age aside of this struggle that bring it to the limelight. Because some of us, I don't include myself that much, because if we begin to talk about different experience, some of us who don't know better that time, I could talk now, somehow. Not that we are not, that is that spirit of fighting. We still like it, like me. I like Remia. I don't think that there's somebody that likes Biafra more than me. Because the very day my town on Naboso, I got from Noko, that 1967-68, is I don't forget it that night when they begin to shell Omaya. We begin to run. That night I got from because they me Henishi. I won't tell you all. The very day the war ended, bullet passed my head. I know Nelube. So when anything man I bear from Mama, because I don't think Nabum is a small boy like that. No. You can understand my age. So I heard what you said the other day, that no new sister was not a better. Is that correct?
Yes.
So that is to tell you. Yes, so you can imagine my age. About now, my him and Biafra. I'm so boss of Brianishi. Now, boss of that night. I'm not there before boss. I'm not on our school. I'm in the Biafra.
I'm between 55 and 60.
Somebody who could be 83 years in 1967. How old do you think it could be?
I am not saying we can between 55 and 60 years.
Okay, you're 55 now. When I'm 50 something. Somebody do grown up. Now, a guy during 67, 68. It's not a small boy.
He got number 58 to 60.
I'm a young man anyway. I am still in my 30s.
We are can't do it. We are in my gas school at Germany here. One woman that could biology. Us the human 50 years. You should not look anybody's face. If you want to live long, more than 100 years, now you press a trouser, bad street to get one white.
I'm in a school in the kindergarten for enshrined in na German.
Yes,
for embassy them Shinegana, my own nation na Germany. So you know that now. I only like that. Mbawa Rosaga, Bishia or Grebi, we have not forgotten it. But we thank God today. Many of our age mates, because of Washoko, when I watch our programs, Civil War programs, sometimes I begin to shed tears. If I go to church sometimes, I give the testimony that I thank God that I survived it, because I can't count how many of my age mates and Gabon, and now there with our Tommy, Buribu, na camp. Biafran camp, but thank God we are alive today. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is this. Actually, Zebedi, because Zebedi, let me remind you, there was a day somebody was talking to you. Ghana said the person na imeni hilili unikime, kimana nege program. Ni meni hilili unikime, kagana this guy, kahaya, Uche Mofo, yes. Ni eba alive in true friends. They can local London, can communicate that now or choho. So now but what I want to tell you, that is why Kwajinagwa, our brother now, because I'm that no matter how he sees his profession now, that spirit, that word of God, not in him. He teach people, he tell people, still remain in him. So no matter how he may see things today or live his life, but thank God that he has been soaked with that word and it remains even when he disagrees with the truth or try to live a law life, that a law life as a lawyer, but that truth remains in him. So because now, to be honest with you, I'm very sick. Since Sunday I've been sick. Since this in name, I've been sick because I know I'm in my place. What is happening today is happening in my place, in my village.
Hey. Hello, village. Naba.
Oh my.
Oh no, my.
That is not my village, no name.
In another language now.
Oh, no, my. Oh.
Ibeko won't come. I have money. Ibeko there.
Ibeko, okay. Ibeko, oh my.
In another language, I know Billion. I'm wondering about the behind how.
Okay. Okay. I want to tell him. I want to go.
Yes. So, since the Sunday, I had the moment.
Okay.
I'm very, very sick. Very, very sick. Because I'm that Nihan Manade or one man or the Rema.
My one okay, Anyi Bukano, Anyi Bofu, my Maltequani here, we are all under one umbrella. When I gathered these people together, when from this or indigenous people of Biafra, I say elders. How we planned it, the elders should be the leader. The leaders. I then all of us under one umbrella, we're all one. But
everything. I followed the Zebedee program.
Then here,
him choritinye unewoli we barrister unewoli.
Him ne kubo. Here agasa zile, but him ne kubo.
Ogasa. Here no there now. What's the one year then the kind of bajiolo? Only one bajiolo. You know.
I don't want to tell you how much I want to contribute. I don't want to take. If it is possible, as I'm talking to you, if it is possible for me to give that 100-something thousand pounds, I will do it. If it is possible.
Him neku asimo na ihe maybe akwa ha ga-emezi onye so na ihe if you say lekwanya I'm a realist and my I'm that you know, as Christians move forward, we say we walk by faith. Faith. Even when you see something going wrong, you say I'm not seeing the wrong one, I'm seeing it is the right one I'm seeing. Even when you see something is broken, you say I'm not seeing the broken one, I'm seeing the real one. Yeah, that's walking by faith. But we want to be realistic. Here maybe required alright. Here maybe. Here na choose work is mezie ya.
Exactly.
But somebody who doesn't believe in reality, now when I hear maybe, yes, no, then you don't want to be truthful.
Emma barrister, enwere okum nekwu before mbia ma sege that na onye Igbo na-ekwere ihere gari n'ọkụ, you know.
Exactly.
Onye Igbo wo ebe ha ka mụchara mmadụ n'ụwa, you know, ma ha gba n'aka because onye Igbo ga-ebido ihe na jebido ụzọ hụ mene ọ gaghị ụzọ. Ọlanya n'azụ instead of ọ ga-alaghachi azụ bido first ya sị that na ọ ga-agagide shefe ha connect.
Na ga-ahụ the end of the road. Which is very wrong.
Yeah, gafu.
Very wrong. The road has gone wrong. Come back.
Yes.
It will be better for you to accept defeat and start rebuilding from there.
Yes.
My brother, if you have the spirit of humility, if you are not humble, you cannot retrace your step.
That is correct. That is correct.
Oh, humility can make against, oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Humility. But if you are not humble, if you are not humble,
that's correct.
When he put it before, Banyana Mwekbo, one I work, before na London, and we get problem with anybody. German American manner that together we are strong. Divide we will fall.
Yes.
And then we go near one namoha. Ndị banye na atile ha say ọmazomi here wana amadacha laga.
Exactly.
Eyetago. So enwere ke uche me forma na amage. Enwere ke mma ona amage. Eyetala.
Exactly.
People na dream every day call Radio Biafra, call Radio Biafra. We don't reply here. Tell Radio Biafra to call me. I have na medo. I have been trying on how work. Let them try a little. I'm mad can ask go
no problem. No problem. No problem. I will try the best I can.
You know? And when he maybe no check him all. Wrong interpretation. I want to get back again correct in future.
So I am trying to still let people know about this very platform. Because there are some of our people I told about your program, so that now I listened to you and I listened to Barrister, and they following his, explanation.
I have a call on the line. Can I add him, please?
Why not?
Okay. Hello, the call on the line. Can you hear me?
Yes, one is already kiddo.
Adam Masande, welcome.
Okay, man.
Adam, please, somebody's already on the line talking. Can you please listen in?
Yes, I can listen while he's talking.
Thank you. So, continue, please.
So, what I'm saying is that now there are people I'm trying to get involved into this program because I listened to you and I listened to the contribution of the Barrister, which is very encouraging, and we have to do something. Because we don't have to focus on one direction, like what Barrister said the other day. Yes, the side of mobilizing people is okay, and the whole world have seen us, and it's now noticeable, and everybody now have a little idea about IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. But you cannot delete the fact that we need illegal registered procedures to back it up.
Yes.
Because what we have been doing, through the publicity side of it, has no background, has no substance. If you don't have anything you recorded through the legal, proceedings, as to back it up, whereby if you are called at any given time, you can be able to present a document to show that you have something, where you started from and where you are taking your case to, which the barrister, tried to explain the other time. I like that idea. But another thing, Chopori, that now listening to this man from the US, that Bruce Fins, or what they call him.
Yes.
The international constitutional lawyer that just came back from Nigeria, is interviewed today. So he's still talking about it, that he wants to meet some, US Senate, members in the House, and try to see what he can do. And the other day, there is a program I listened to, because I'm sorry to tell you, this not I don't read the Bible. I read the Word of God. I do the work of God. But our agitation is giving me concern a lot. I listened to a program the other day. That was why I wanted to speak with Uchemofo. The program, the guy, the Yoruba guy, he lives in the U.S. I think it should be in Atlanta. He made a statement. He talked about Bruce. What is this guy? This is a Republican guy. What is his name? I don't know. My neighbor is senator. Under Republican. Texas.
Okay, McCain.
No, not McCain. McCain. Now the guy now, no. What? No. Also, now the contestants during the primary presidential election under Republican, but it's a senator. So
another caller is calling. Should I add him?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hello, they call on the line. Please. Before we proceed, can you hold the line and also listen in, because others are queued?
Yeah, brother, continue, please.
Okay, I will soon round up now. So the young man said something very interesting. Do you know what that young man said? This is a Yoruba program. The guy said that the Igbos, they don't want to help themselves. The guy said if the Igbos in Texas, that tells us, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that their population is not less than 350,000. I mean, the Nigerians in that area is not less than 350,000, for example, and the 50% of it are Igbos. And that the person there will be going for re-election under Republican Party for the House of Senate, and that the person will be very close to Trump. That Trump, likes the guy a lot. Or see that, and the Igbos that area, that the guy need their votes, and that the Igbos that area now have a voice. But see, if the Igbos that area, if they are serious, the guy made reference to a man of Venezuela or somewhere that had problem like that too. Not quite their people not there, push you through one senator or something like that to get to the president and help them in their homeland, their country, where they have problem. Or see, if the Igbos really want President Trump to do something, that they should pass through that guy, because the guy need their vote. If that guy must win for that Texas or somewhere there, he made mention, if that guy must win, that means he need the vote of the Igbos, because their population in that area is very, very big. And they are all, that is, they are doing very well. That he need their vote. And if they should bring this Biafran agitation problem to the guy, and the guy promised them that he would do something, because President Trump liked the guy a lot. If that guy go to Trump and talk to Trump and tell Trump about what the Igbos, the Biafrans are going through in Nigeria, that President Trump will give that guy attention, and he will listen to him. Also, the Igbos, it is late for them if they really want to do something, because you can't push them over in that very place. That is what he said. He said they have population there. It's a question of organizing themselves and meet that guy.
Big brother, if you'll be able to get me the number of the guy contesting for that position, so that I will be able to see if I will get him and
I will do that.
Permission.
I will do that.
Able to talk to our people from here on that
Yes,
issue.
I will do that.
Barrister, take note, please.
Yes. The thing is that well, I thank God for everything, and I think that there is time for everything. All along, the Igbos have not been playing proper national and international politics.
I agree with that.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yeah, proper national and international politics.
I agree with you. That's correct.
Good, but maybe now we have to start learning it.
I will join German politics.
Yes,
I will join.
We will eventually
I just hand back my denounce my party, but I will go and activate it back.
We are learning it now. We are learning it. It's unfortunate. It's like we are waking up late, but we are learning.
Today we have a lot of calls. A lot of people are hanging on the line. Big brother from France, please.
Okay, let me conclude, please. So,
my brother,
so that I'll give other people platform to contribute their own idea, and let us see how. So that I will then step aside and listen to them. Okay. So what I am saying is that by the special grace of God, I have seen all the contact address for anything donation I want to, give to this very, our what do I call it?
Platform.
Our project.
Yes.
So God will help. I'll do something about it.
Amen.
Okay, thank you. God bless you for that.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, brother. Good evening.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Wait. Let me figure out who and who came first.
There are many people.
The brother from US, the caller from US. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Good evening, brother.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Which area, please?
My name is Felix.
Okay. And where are you calling from, please?
I'm calling from Belgium, please.
Okay, then go ahead. The one in US didn't.
Yeah. I'm very sorry. Let me go through this way. I want one thing I contribute on this journal actually mean, but actually can use to go to Igbo. Anything no secret can use Igbo.
No, my brother. Do you know why I said no?
Can use to go to Igbo.
I use English and we were demanding
something
for
like
contribution.
No. Let us arrange ourselves with our language before going ahead.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
I was demanding for contribution to fight the thing going back in Nigeria. Igbos are sitting there. It's only one Igbo man, and our neighbors within Nigeria are contributing.
Yes.
For your own safety. I will not use Igbo. Igbo may fall in, just not, but it won't go that way.
Okay.
You would like to add again?
But the thing is that there is no secret.
No, it's the only thing I want to add. It's the only thing I want to say. That's all.
Okay, thank you, and God bless my brother. So the other caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller from German, can you hear me?
Yeah, Zobedi, I can hear you.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Edwin.
One Edwin there. Welcome. I saw your call today, but I was prepared to come live by then. Let me pick a call, please, Edwin. Please. Yeah, the caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Somebody using unknown number called.
Something unknown number.
Somebody use unknown number, not the person from German, not the person from US.
Let him make his contribution.
Okay, the person from German, Edwin, what would you like to add? A lot of people are waiting, just rush.
Okay.
Hello?
But it's not making Zebedi.
My brother, God bless you.
I have a message, man, he replied since last night.
Hey, you mean
I have a message in our WhatsApp.
I have my brother. If I show you my WhatsApp, you go on, though.
But in Gunyamo account number, so continually go name will keep so.
Now I just see him. I will reply you as soon as possible, my brother.
Okay. And the barrister biko.
Yes, Edwin Rush.
Biko Adam so down today. Biko I shot my cousin down today Naba.
Hey.
I received Anam Nola around around short. I don't know. I'm much more than I watch, man. If I wait, it's exactly 5:30 early morning. So
okay.
I shot the guy down.
Oh, your cousin can't bubble.
My onion settled last 2 years ago. You know.
Then Edwin.
So, I'm hearing you.
Issue, we have to talk private with barrister on that, please. I don't
know. Because even your barrister, because I'm only because Adam so down today. I just.
Okay, if I forgive Edwin on you.
Ibe.
Okay, me I give you. Zebedi will give you my number. I go after this. Oh.
Okay.
That's all right. Okay.
So Zebedi, because I'm my message
I will do that as soon as possible.
Okay.
God
well, wishing a good day. Let me go to bed now because I know that I can't sleep because I'm so down throughout today.
I can understand.
God will console you, please. We will do something about that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So the call on the line, can you hear me from US?
Yes, I can. I hear you clearly.
Okay.
It's Chris.
Okay, brother Chris.
Mazi Barrister, good afternoon, sir.
Oh, brother Chris.
Look, you're calling my window.
I didn't matter.
That dick on the side.
When I'm working hard for that.
Well, that's not where I'm from, though, but all about Cameroon, whatever.
Okay.
And
the callers on the line, please, I will pick your call. Don't give up. Let our brother just rush in now.
Mr. Zebedi, if I will send you that question, what I will give me.
I know. I'm going to get live. Go ahead. Hello?
No,
No, on there.
Yeah, I know, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to send the question. I saw your name and everything.
Okay, very good. And you addressed it because I'm with one of the people who were asking this question. What I was saying, okay, your reply came. I think they are convinced, and barrister again, answer, and had the answer to their questions. What I was saying, barrister was able to explain it enough, and this when I had one of the lawyers counsel to Nnamdi Kanu about when somebody sent you an info that lawyer Nnamdi is missing, and I had him this morning, in the update of what happened last night. So it's a surprising. I sent you back a text that guy, I like to come in Ahmed or something.
Okay.
I wonder how I can get information from. So So and then I went here on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm going to rally here on Tuesday. Whatever, like UN. So I'm gonna be there.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, and Mazi Barrister.
Yes, one them.
That our last brother, I think he stayed a little bit longer today, but I liked it because again, no, he didn't hear every program every now and then. So from time to time, you're gonna with people like that who are in the same like mind,
Yes.
That will I don't hear it could say now. When I get like that, so that's we
It's a big encouragement.
so that you can carry out this job. You what I want?
It's true.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get before you what I was so that you can when they get disagree with you mostly. What I want? Yeah, our attitude, and that's why we are all Republicans. Indeed, but one day Republicans. You what I want? So yeah, but at the end of the day, everybody will agree with you. Are you getting what I'm saying? Everybody seems to be disagreeing with you right now.
Yeah.
I did that, but I came to terms with you. After I come back, I had a time alone. I thought about what you are saying, and I heard your gentle voice, despite the fact that in my cook as a lawyer. Whatever. When somebody jog a question, I like you got extra mind to explain. That's why you are a lawyer. You whatever. And I like that, and that's your profession. Nobody can take that away from you. So I'm going to that our brother now. Don't relent, no matter what they tell you, no matter what you hear, no matter what people say to you. You get it. Still remain consistent as ever.
They can pick your call, because.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Bye-bye for now.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks for encouraging me. Thanks.
Hello, the caller on the line. Can you hear me?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
Okay, I'm calling from Switzerland.
From where?
From Switzerland.
Okay. What's your name?
Yeah, I've been Chris Okafu.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I've been follow your program, and I follow the advice or the contribution from the other guy from France. So he was suggesting the name of the senator is Senator Ted Cruz.
Okay, are you the one that wrote that thing?
Yeah, I wrote it.
Okay. Barris, are you hearing him?
Senator who?
Huh?
Senator who?
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ted Cruz, yeah.
Ted Cruz, yeah.
Yeah, yes, I have everything, even though the post box self.
Okay.
Exactly,
If I will be able to get his number, that would be more perfect because I will be able to call him.
Yes.
And,
Okay.
But Ted Cruz, is he a Nigerian?
No.
No. It's from Texas. It's a
One
They
number.
say that there is a Nigerian, one Igbo guy that want to contest too.
Okay, maybe because this Senator Cruz, I mean, he loved he's a Republican. He influenced the problem in
Venezuela.
Venezuela, yeah, he's a very good guy.
Okay.
And he's from Texas, and our people are about 350 or 400,000 Igbos are there.
Okay.
That's
are you also? Do you go there or do you live there?
No. I do go there because I've got some relations there too.
Okay. Then. Is there another thing we would like to chip in?
Is the barrister hearing me?
Yes, my brother Chris, I'm hearing you. Yes, brother Chris, I'm hearing you.
Is the barrister hearing me?
Yeah, barrister is hearing you clear.
I'm hearing you, brother Chris. I'm hearing you.
Good evening, sir. I've been following your
line is freezing.
Yes,
I've been following all what the barrister is saying since about 4 or 5 weeks, and barrister, I've been following your right.
Hey, my brother, your line is freezing. Your line is freezing.
Okay.
We're only getting 1 out of 100.
Yeah, come back. Yeah, we can continue.
Because what the barrister has said, or what he has said, he says his teachings, all his teachings, he's right. It's all what he has said, according to the law, is right. And if you are dealing with Nigerian government, Nigeria is a different terrain. You must be careful. So what he's doing is very right. I support him. Barrister, go ahead.
Thank you, my brother.
All that I've got to say.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. Barrister,
You too. Thank you.
Noted of everything.
Thank you.
God bless you, my brother. Remain blessed.
God bless you too. Yeah.
God bless you. God bless you. Okay.
Please, Barrister, there are a lot of writings that just came in about our brother Edwin Ibe that lost his cousin
Yes.
People are sending condolence and saying, Mr. Dwayne, if you are listening in, please take heart. God will take care of everything. And we as living human beings should make move. You know, that's why we are calling our people to throw in their support. But it's a shameful thing that Igbos are still listening, sitting down, watching, and our neighbors that are not even the Biafra, not even from the eastern region, are supporting things for your own safety. But
well, let's continue. Let's continue.
God knows best.
The one, well, God will help us. It's not easy. God will help us. I believe so. So let's continue being consistent. Continue preaching this gospel. By the grace of God, the Igbos, the Biafrans, their ears will open and their eyes will open, and they will start following. It's not an easy thing, but with perseverance, with patience, perseverance, and the steadfastness, I believe we shall succeed. That command is Zebedi. I think, look at the time now, it's after 9, and we've said more than 60 minutes.
If I thought I picked the whole course I entered here today, you will stay here till 2 hours, 30 minutes.
Yes, I know. So since it's every day, tomorrow we can continue. Though it said tomorrow afternoon, somebody said tomorrow afternoon.
The barrister that's supposed to, the Carlos barrister that's supposed to talk to us tomorrow, I will still try his line. Is the one they are saying that is missing.
Tomorrow the Biafrans have their town hall meeting in the UK.
Okay.
Town hall meeting in the UK. So all the Biafrans, listen to me now, who are in the United Kingdom and Ireland, our town hall meeting is tomorrow by 6 p.m. Already the invitation letter has been sent out. I hope you have received your own. Go online, you will see it. I also will also want advice that you visit the government website, the IPOB government website, www.ipobgovernment.org. That is the government website of indigenous people of Biafra. We are running a government, and the whole world knows that we are running a government. Nigerian government knows that we are running a government. They challenged us when we started. They said, how can you run a government within a government? And we proved it. We proved it that, yes, we can run government within government. So we set up IPOB government, customary government of indigenous people of Biafra. You can go online and see it, www.ipobgovernment.org. Then you get more information there. Please visit your government website. We have a government. We now want to pass the bill into law in the House of Assembly. We want to pass our government bill into law. Biafran customary government will pass it into law, and we have everything by statute. We have the legal, we have the force, we have even the police. We want to set up even security, anything we can set up by law. Just like Sharia government set up their own by law, we can set up our own by law. I am telling you, it is possible and it is lawful. I am a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, as well as of England and Wales. So I'm telling you that it is possible for us to run our government as a people, even in Nigeria now as we are getting ready. And it's even a requirement of international law that the people that want independence must organize themselves, govern themselves as a people, speak with one voice. If you want to get independence, you must organize yourselves as a people, manage yourself as a people, be one as a people. And that is what we are doing now, and we will get it right. There's nothing the devil can do to stop us. We are going. We shall have freedom. Nothing can stop us. Nothing, not the devil, no angel, nobody can stop us, because God has said, let my people go. My people must be free. And God has said it, and we must be free. Thank you very much for listening to me. All the Biafrans all over the world, be strong and of good courage. Let us move with one mind. As one man, we shall make it. Thank you.
Yes, so he say, Yagas here, barrister.
Yes. The Kwaragio.
Biafra. Amen.
Amen. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Udo derende Biafra o. The Roman nani. Ebo bulo no no. ebe ọlụnụ hụrụ onwe unu ọ ga-agaziri unu asị iru ọma ka eji eje n'ogwu akwawotu a ka ọ dị ụmụnna m ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m biko nụ olowulitire $1 $2 $3 4 5 6 7 100 1000 2000 even the 5000 I chose to start this case. God is there, and the blood of our people will keep on blessing you, and those that have fallen will be happy wherever they find themselves that you helped to bring Nigeria to book in all this that is happening. Anya buru dede bikono anya bụ mmadụ Chukwu kere. We have the right to live on this planet. The indigenous people of Biafra are one of the citizens of this planet Earth, and we have right to live. I, Zebedi Ejike Korea, I have the right as a citizen of this planet to exercise my right as a human. God bless you, bless me, bless our territory, our people, the living ones and unliving ones. God, the Almighty, will bless us and bless the friends of Biafrans and those that love Biafrans, and those that come for Biafran rescues will be blessed also. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Jehovah, que socorro Israel, na caperu. Bilie, natana yo keranio. Balie, natana yo keranio. Bilie, natana yo keranio. Biafra bunkanio. Obudama, Biafra bunkanio. Ala chukutere manu. Zobu, 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 Enyimba eni Nsobu sobu nsobu sobu no ha Enyimba eni Anya sobu nundelo Enyimba eni Nsobu nsobu eni sobu enyimba eni Nsobu 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 eni sobu enyimba eni IPOB nsobu eni nsobu enyimba eni Nsobu nsobu eni nsobu enyimba eni Asikwa mnikwe tukeo Biafra natako Giligili bigwe ze nwanne mo Igbo nwe mmadụ natako Odiye nwata ya lapụrụ ya aka o Biafra natako Akafu wago funige wutiyana Igbo nwe mmadụ natako Lapụ gị na anyị ka anyị nabamo Biafra natako Anya natako na anya natako Igbo nwe mmadụ natako I wende kene onye isi anyị Our able director Mazi Prince Nnamdi Kanu onye ọ ga-adịrị mma onye eze anyị si gị gaba anyị si gị gaba n'ilu. Don't be afraid at all. Never you be afraid of anyone. You are a lion. Ọkwa agụ na amụ agụ anyị bụ ndị nzọbụ nzọbụ achụgbu onyinye obiọma nzọbụ 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 enyi mba enyi ụmụ Biafra nzọbụ nzọbụ enyi nzọbụ 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 enyi mba enyi nzọbụ nzọbụ enyi nzọbụ enyi nzọbụ 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 enyi nzọbụ enyi mba enyi IPOB nzọbụ enyi nzọbụ enyi mba enyi nzọbụ nzọbụ enyi nzọbụ enyi mba enyi. Ụmụnne ndị Biafra anyị nọ n'ebe a. Ụmụnne ndị Biafra anyị nọ n'ebe a. Ụmụnne Nzọpụta anyị dị na ọwụwa anyanwụ, mmiri zobe zocha anwụ ga-awa, ikuku kube kucha anwụ ga-awa, ulukwu kube kucha anwụ ga-awa. Biafra ga-adịgide wee ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Biafra ga-adịgide wee ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Ikwere na Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Ikwere na Biafra, wenyere m ofu aka gị elu. Ikwere na Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Ikwere na Biafra, wenyere m ofu aka gị elu. Nwanne ikwere na Biafra, Biafra nwe mmeri. Ikwere na Biafra, wenyere m ofu aka gị elu. Ikwere na Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Ikwere na Biafra, wenyere m ofu aka gị elu. Ikwere na Biafra, Biafra nwe mmeri. Ikwere na Biafra, wenyere m ofu aka gị elu. Ikwere na Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Ikwere na Biafra, wenyere m ofu aka gị elu. Adomina, Adomina, oh, Adomina. Adomina, 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 oh, Adomina, Adomina, Adomina. Ochina magawa chanyo. Adomina, Adomina, Adomina. Anyamankwe, anyamankwe, oh, anyamankwe, anyamankwe. Adomina, 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 oh, Adomina, Adomina, Adomina. Ochina magawa chanyo. Adomina, Adomina, Adomina. Anyamankwe, anyamankwe, oh, anyamankwe.